Today we're going to look at how we can use arrays in C as parameters in our functions. So here's an example of a program where in my main function I declare an array nums. I fill it with some values using this initialization syntax. And then I'm going to pass this whole array nums to this function SumArray. And the SumArray function just sums the values in my array. First, let's take a look at how we specify in the function header that a parameter is an array. So here, if we look at the header for our SumArray function, we can see that we have a return type and a function name like usual, and then we have our parameter list. The way that I specify that a parameter is an array is I leave empty square brackets. So this is what we do for a one-dimensional array. We leave a pair of empty square brackets right after the variable name in the parameter list. So here I'm passing in the array and another parameter that represents its size. Then inside the function I can access the array and I can use the size to help control a for loop that goes through the array element by element. So again, in both the function header and the prototype, which exactly matches the function header, I just have to put these little square brackets so that we know to treat that parameter as an array. Then back in main, or wherever we wanted to call our function from, let's take a look at how we call the function. So here's the line where I call the function, right? I have the name of the function, right? That's the function call, and then I am passing in the arguments in the function call, and I pass in my nums array. Notice that I don't do anything special to this variable here to specify that it's an array. I only specify that it's an array in the function header. Here I just need the name of the local variable that contains the array I want to pass in. So I'm passing in my nums array, right? And I do that by just giving the name of the variable here, and then I pass in the name constant that specifies the size of my array here. So it's good practice to pass in the size as well, because often we'll want to loop through the arrays in the function, so it's important to know how many elements are in the array so we can set up the loops appropriately.